तो चलिए दोस्तों एक गेम रिव्यू करते हैं। कंटिन्यूइंग द रिव्यूइंग। क्वीन पॉन पुश। मैंने अपना नाइट निकाल लिया। इट्स ट्राइंग टू पुश एंड प्लेइंग अ बुक मूव। I immediately strike the center with a boy queen pawn. Brought his knight out. मैंने उसका नाइट पिन करने की कोशिश की बट दैट्स अ स्लाइटली इनएक्यूरेट मूव बिकॉज उसका किंग पॉन अभी तक पुश नहीं हुआ था, तो दैट्स नॉट अ करेक्ट पिन। उसने मेरा बिशप को थ्रेट कर दिया। I took his knight. I try to make pawn chain. I'm striking his queen pawn in center. He's trying to defend it with another pawn, but that's an inaccuracy. You can see. I'm trying to strengthen the center of the board with my knight. He's trying to clear the center. I took his pawn that was hanging and threatening his pawn on the black. I can see the evil bar is completely favoring my side as he played the second inaccuracy. I brought my black bishop out to protect the pawn on my d4. अब मेरा डार्क बिशप को थ्रेटन करने के लिए सेकंड पॉन आगे लाने वाला है। तब तक मैंने अपना किंग सेफगार्ड कर दिया विथ किंग साइड कैसलिंग। Trying to pin my pony. That's the bishop on the f6. Immediately मैंने उसका बिशप थ्रेटन कर दिया। He took the complete advantage because उसका रुक फाइल completely open था, तो on next move he can threaten me a check on directly my king. I took the advantage in the center. I also ignored his threat. Now I'm trying to plot one tricky plot here. Took his center pawn out. Now हाँ, जैसे हमने डिस्कस किया था, he is now threatening with a check here. And now it comes the brilliant move. That's a brilliant move because I completely ignored the threat and pushed my pawn ahead and given up my rook here on f8. मेरा rook completely hanging था and he desperately took it, and that's a tricky plot here. Now I started counterattack ignoring his bishop. मैंने अपना pawn move कर दिया so that he cannot take my pawn directly because the pawn is supported by my queen. If he takes my pawn with his queen, I will kick out his queen immediately with my own queen. Okay, so that's also threat for his white knight. So he's safeguarding his white knight there, you can see. And I played my only tricky move I was planning for, and that's a bishop check, and that's a mate.